This is NBC 15 News.
Clark County Emergency Management confirms it was indeed a tornado that ripped through the area Friday, a strong EF1 that damaged 2 homes near Thomasville. That's in addition to 2 confirmed tornadoes that hit West Mobile and Sims Friday afternoon. Neighbors have been busy cleaning up and trying to get their homes repaired. We're learning tonight one person was injured when that twister ripped through Sims. Tonight, we have new surveillance video showing the moment that the twister flew by a home in West Mobile. You can see the storm knock down a fence, ripped a screen door off its hinges, and shingles off of a neighbor's roof. NBC 15's Andrea Ramey has more tonight from the Johnson Road with an update on the damage.
Well, you see blue tarps up on the roof like this one. They are all throughout the neighborhood, just one home after another. People have been very busy getting at least these temporary repairs up because more rain is coming through this week.
New surveillance video given to NBC 15 News shows the exact moments a tornado ripped through the Springbrook Farm subdivision. Debris flies across the street. Part of a backyard fence topples over. Shingles off the home next door peel off.
Scary, very scary, and it happened so fast. I barely got into my bedroom closet.
We lost the whole roof up front, hangers, our bedroom here. We lost the windows. The ceiling actually lifted.
Today, roofers were at the ready, securing tarps to some homes and putting up new roofs on others. Much of the debris now off the streets, waiting to be picked up.
There's been dumpster companies volunteering, just dropping off dumpsters for service, cost-free. The HOA here has been great, getting companies out here. I forget the name of the food truck we had the first day. They were donating food for us and just hung out all day. Nice. Really nice. The local voluntary fire department was giving mortar to everyone. So the community's come together really well for this.
Now, when storms hit, there will be those who prey on storm victims to make a quick buck. To spot a scam, head to our website, mynbc15.com, and click on the Find It section. Reporting in West Mobile, Andrea Ramey, NBC 15 News.
And it was a little salt in the wound for one West Mobile family. Lacey Irwin says that they were working to repair their damaged home off Bloomington Drive when someone went onto their back porch and stole their dog, Lulu. Lacey tells NBC 15 Lulu was inside her kennel on the porch Saturday, and the thief took the entire kennel. If you see Lulu or saw anything that looks suspicious, please give police a call. NBC 15 was on air with those during the tornado warnings were first issued. We stayed live with you on air and online until the threat was over. Our team of reporters brought you and the shocking and heartbreaking images of the devastation. For a closer look at all of our coverage and the future developments, visit our website at mynbc15.com. Tonight, an NBC 15 News investigation getting results to keep your children safe. Today, we saw repairmen working at Alba Middle School after we exposed holes in the roof leaking into 6 classrooms. You can see the damage in this drone video. The biggest concern for parents is the potential for toxic mold. NBC 15's Cassie Fambro has another reality check and what the district is doing about it.
This is the video from a whistleblower that started our investigation. Gaping holes in the middle of the school's roof. Parents fear the 500 students here in Bayou La Batre are being exposed to mold created by all the moisture.
Especially down here with all the humidity, mold is definitely something that you do need to worry about.
Yeah, because they can have asthma.
Kids could get sick.
There's holes and stuff leaking out the school for the kids. It might be mold or anything come out there. So yeah, they need to do something about that.
Today, Mobile County Public Schools spokesperson Renee Phillips told me on the phone the district is also worried about possible mold and will conduct air quality testing. That helps parents breathe a little easier.
Yeah, that is a relief that they're getting that taken care of.
For now, students have moved out of the 6 leaking classrooms into the lower level of the school. We've also shown you empty portables on campus. Today, we learned those are being fixed up this week to give students safe spaces, while the roof repairs are completed by district workers.
Cassie Fambro, NBC 15 News.
The district says it didn't know about the problem until we started investigating. Today, the whistleblower who told us about the holes says she doesn't think it would have happened without a reality check. The owner of Anytime Towing has turned over a copy of the video that shows a deputy telling the clerk he would be arrested if he didn't release a vehicle.
Can I see your driver's license?
We have to enforce their rules.
Can I see your driver's license?
Am I under arrest?
You will be as soon as that car pull up. Can I see your driver's license?
It's video you'll only see on NBC 15. We're learning this afternoon that Mobile County Sheriff's Office is looking over that video and has spoken with the employee who filmed it. When we first broke this story last week, we offered the Sheriff's Office a copy of the video. They said it needs to come from the towing company. Deputies are now reviewing that evidence and investigating if the deputy acted inappropriately. If you want to take a look at the entire video, visit our website at mynbc15.com. New information tonight, an 18-year-old Mississippi woman who, along with her boyfriend, were wanted for robbing the Micro Hotel in Daphne is now dead. The body of an 18-year-old Bailey Wall has found last Wednesday in Cincinnati, 2 days after the robbery. Police are now looking for Wall's boyfriend, Gary Eubanks, who has relatives in Cincinnati. NBC 15's James Gordon has information on the case that's captured the attention of police in Alabama, Mississippi, and Ohio.
Before she was found dead in Cincinnati, Wall was on the run with her boyfriend. We are learning tonight that the couple lived out of their car until a Good Samaritan invited them into her home, and they were sleeping on her couch in Daphne just days before the robbery.
If I had any idea that she was going to be murdered 2 weeks later, I would have never let her out of my sight.
2 weeks ago, both Gary Eubanks and Bailey Wall were staying with Erin Vincent at her apartment in Daphne. When you first showed up, you realized that they were living out of their car?
Yeah, they, I guess my boyfriend already knew that. I didn't know that, I wasn't aware.
According to police, Eubanks and Wall had been living out of their car, taking on odd jobs throughout Baldwin County. Erin Vincent invited the couple into her home, and they stayed for about a month. And then Vincent saw this.
First, she made entry into the Microtel, had a brief conversation with the clerk there, and then left. And as soon as she left, Mr. Eubanks came in and committed the robbery.
The couple, now accused of robbing the Microtel in Daphne, was on the run. Then 2 days later, police find a female body in a wooded area near a high school in Cincinnati. Now we know it was Bailey Wall who was murdered here. Police say Gary Eubanks, who is from Cincinnati, is now a person of interest. Vincent tells NBC 15 that Wall told her that Eubanks had been violent towards her.
We knew it was unhealthy, but obviously what can you do to someone who is 18 years old to say, go back home to your parents who care about you? Because now I feel like I have some responsibility in the fact that I was the last person to see her, and I could have potentially saved her from that situation.
An 18-year-old from Mississippi living on the streets and trying to make it in the world is now dead. The question is, who killed her?
There was a third person that was seen in the Microtel video. We still don't know who that person was, but there was at least one other person that was outside.
Bailey Wall leaves behind a young daughter and a family in Mississippi that are simply devastated tonight. If you have any information, call police right away. In Baldwin County, James Gordon, NBC 15 News.
We're learning more about a fire this morning in the R.V. Taylor community. Mobile Fire Rescue says that around 9 a.m. a fire broke out at a home on Fern Court. No one was injured. The only person inside was asleep, but was saved when the fire alarm woke them up. No word on the cause of the fire. Mobile Fire Rescue says it was accidental. We're also learning more about a deadly house fire in Silver Hill this past weekend. Silver Hill Fire Mobile Chief Kenneth Hemsler says 49-year-old Shane White, the only person in the house, was killed in the fire. The chief says that White most likely died of smoke inhalation. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. A shirtless suspect accused of threatening Mobile County deputies with a gun is back in jail tonight. John Lawley is facing several charges. He's been arrested twice in the last month. Investigators say he was firing off shots at his house and pointed his gun at them. These charges stem from a threatened shootout with police 3 months ago. Because of Lawley's history, the sheriff's office is trying to prevent him from legally purchasing a gun. The City of Mobile Animal Shelter has reopened after an illness forced officials to temporarily close the doors. The shelter reopened at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It was closed last week because 2 dogs showed symptoms of distemper, an illness that can prove deadly to dogs. Officials say that animals that were tested for the illness came back with negative results. Coming up, new information in a case of a missing Auburn girl. The brand new video where police found her car. And stepping up school security, the new system in Baldwin County that will keep your kids safe and what the new program is lacking.
You can make a difference. If you have a story that affects our community and would like NBC 15 to investigate, call our Reality Check hotline at 877-315-7268 right now.
A key element, communication. As NBC 15's James Gordon found out, few in local law enforcement are even aware of how the brand new program works.
Off camera, some in local law enforcement say they wish they had been given more information before the big announcement on Tuesday.
We have created a network that leverages every mass communication system in every school in the state of Alabama and hooks them all together.
School officials in Baldwin County say they are waiting for direction, marching orders, they say, from the State Department of Education.
A frank call into 911.
In Baldwin County, the school system's rapid notification system would not be replaced. We've learned the state's new program, once installed, will follow any school's official social media, email, or recording, using algorithms to keywords like lockdown or shots fired, for example. This would trigger and send out alerts to law enforcement statewide.
Many of our schools are 20 or 30 minutes away from the closest law enforcement agency.
Fortunately, in Baldwin County and in Mobile County, there is a school resource officer at every school. State officials with ALEA say the rollout of the program, which is a partnership with a company called Inside, should be simple. The concept is to create a singular network
that allows first responders from the state level to the local level to have a better picture of what's going on in real time.
James Gordon, NBC 15 News.
Down the road in Gulf Shores, the city has added a new security system to its schools. Gulf Shores police can monitor surveillance cameras in case of an emergency or crime. Officers are able to look on all 3 Gulf Shores campuses in real time. On this side of the bay, Davidson High School students began the school year with a new security system of their own. The color-coded warning system alerts students, teachers, and first responders to incidents on campus. The program was funded with federal money. If it is successful, it could expand to other schools. A crime alert tonight. New video just released from the 19-year-old Ania Blanchard went missing. The Homewood woman is a student at the Southern Union of Opelika. Police found her car at an apartment complex in Montgomery. Stephen Quinn with our sister station WBMA has more.
Ania Blanchard's family told us today they had not received any new information since Blanchard's car was discovered outside of a Montgomery apartment complex over the weekend. Then within a few hours, Auburn police releasing new video, surveillance video from a convenience store right here along Auburn's South College Street, taken the night she went missing. Police tell us they're releasing the video to help make sure that her disappearance remains fresh in the mind of the public, a public whose help they need right now. Agencies, including the FBI, are helping Auburn police who are focusing their investigation between Auburn and Montgomery. Family members say that Blanchard wouldn't go nearly a week without contacting them. Police are investigating whether Blanchard may have driven to Montgomery to meet someone. Their concerns heightened after the car discovered damage there in Montgomery.
When we located the vehicle, at that point, we knew and confirmed that we need to be concerned for her welfare. We were already looking for her, but at that point, I think all of us knew, okay, this is a situation where Obviously, this is a critical situation where her welfare is at stake here.
Blanchard's family tells us they don't recognize the complex where that car was found. So far, police have not released any information about a potential suspect or even persons of interest in this case. Meanwhile, they are asking the public to submit tips to them, no matter how large or small they may seem. In Auburn, Stephen Quinn, NBC 15 News.
Thank you for watching NBC 15 News at 7 on WJTC UT 44. We'll see you tonight at 10 over on NBC 15.